Alright, here we are back. Second signal. I'm about maybe 10-12 feet away from the first wheat penny. And we have the second one of the day, it looks like. Let's see if I can get it to zoom in there. $19.44. Alright, we're at the next signal. And when I flipped the plug over, I saw it fall. So, let's see. You see it? Right there. And it's another wheat. And let's see what the date is. This one's pretty corroded. I can't hardly read the date on it. I'll probably have to get it cleaned up a little more. Problem, I guess, is going to be out of the 40s. This place was built in the 30s by the Work Projects Acts, the WPA. So my guess is it's going to be right in there somewhere. Pretty decent looking back on it though. Alright, we'll get back to you. Okay, just to give you an idea on how much sand they piled up over the years since this thing was built. This is the probe, and as you can see, it's probably yay deep. And here's the last bit of dirt I pulled out, and it's telling me it's right there. Right there it is, right there. He's nice and green. 1949. And man, he's got a lot of deep. Yeah, let me show it to you one more time here. I don't know what's going on with the camera. But 49. I don't know if I got recorded earlier. Like I said, it's yay deep. If that gives you, oops, if that gives you any indication. Very, very weak signal. Almost didn't dig it. It was so weak, and pinpoint had a hard time pinpointing it. But that ought to give you an idea on the depth of the e-Trac. Pretty deep. Okay, it's another deep one in the sand. I'm going to try to see if I can get you to see it. I've rubbed it with my finger, but I haven't moved it. So let's see. You see it down in there? I moved it whenever I was scratching. In fact, you probably can see my finger mark on it. Let's see how deep that one was. There, and again, that's fairly deep. I believe it's a wheat penny. It looks like a penny. Yeah, it's another wheat. Man, these signals are really weak. It's kind of shocking me how weak they are. I just started digging some of the really faint ones just to see what they were, because they would read semi-good. 1951. 1951. All right. Okay, this was another one of those signals that was kind of iffy. It was real funny sounding, but I could get it to read 1244 in one direction, and I could get it to read, I don't remember what the Ferris number was, but it would read 43 in another direction. But then if you went across it in the opposite direction from those two, it wouldn't hardly read at all. But I went ahead and dug it up just because I was curious as to what it was. I'm going to see if I can show it to you. Alright, there's the dime. See it in the bottom of the hole, but can you see in the side of the hole where it was standing up on the end? I can't really see the screen on the camera down in there, so hopefully you can see that. But that literally was a mercury dime that was standing up on its side, and that's the reason it was giving you such a funny little signal. But when it would read it good, it would, the way I've got the e-Trac set up, it would give you that scream that said coin, and that's the only reason I dug it, is just because it would give me that good sound in one direction. So it just goes to show you those iffy signals can be nice. So let's see if I can get it out of here for you. Whew, that one is worn. It looks like it's a 1917. It looks like, yep, it definitely looks like a 17. Let's see what this is. Okay. And unfortunately, where the mint mark would be is almost completely bald. So, no telling us what that one was, if it had one at all. But it just goes to show you, folks, I'd be digging those signals. Thanks. Okay, I got another one of those questionable calls. It's real hard to pinpoint, and I kind of missed it slightly, but once I got the hole down, I could tell with the little sun ray probe that it was off to the left side. So I found it. I tried to very gently move the dirt away from it so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. I don't know if you can be able to see it or not. Let me show you. Can you see it on the side? I can't see the screen, so I'm just going to kind of let it sit there for a second and move it slightly. But it's straight up and down vertical, and it's right in the side wall right there. Let me reach down in here and get it. Alright, there she is. Nice Merc 1944. Man, this one's in a lot better shape than the one I found earlier. No mint. I don't know if you can see all the detail on that. That has to be one of the best ones I found. I found two down here before I started ever filming on another day that were 42s in the same hole. And they were absolutely the best ones I've ever found. But this one's running a close second. Alright, those questionable calls, man. Signals, better dig them. Vertical coins, I love them. Okay folks, I was headed to the car and I got a signal, and this is the very first with the e-Trac, and it read 0147, and I didn't believe it, but I just knocked it up out of the side of the hole. I don't know if you can see it or not. Yeah, there you go. Let's see if we can get it to focus there. Isn't she a pretty girl? She's beautiful. Look at her. She came right out of that hole right in there. Please, Lord, don't let me have scratched her. It's a 1941. I detected a long time to find her. I don't want to rub her too much. She looks to be in pretty decent shape. Well, I don't see a digger scratch. Man, it's amazing what you find going to the car. Okay, so here's the final take on the day. We got 1 quarter, 4 dimes, and 8 pennies, and whatever you would call that, partial. And then as far as old money goes, we have got 11 Wheats. We got 2 Mercs, one of which is pretty good condition. And of course we had the big boy, 1941 Walker. Good detail on that one. Alright, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll try to do a little better next time.